I'm going to talk to you about how much do adult family home costs, and we're going to review what's typically included in that, what's typically not included in the cost, and how do they compare, how do the costs in adult family home compare with other settings for long-term care. So the first piece is how much does it cost? Well, in general, between $120 a day to $230 a day is a typical range for adult family home care. So the low end would be about $3,500 a month, all the way up to $7,000, and I actually know a provider who charges more than that. So that's a very wide range. It depends on a lot of different factors. First of all, the home itself and the financial circumstances of the owner of the home. So in other words, how high or low is their mortgage is one factor. What neighborhood is it in? Is the real estate more or less expensive where they are? Is it a $1.6 million in Bellevue with the view of the lake? Or is it a small Rambler-style home in just an everyday average neighborhood? So all of these are great factors that affect the cost. Also, who owns and operates the home? Is it a nurse? Is it a nursing assistant certified? What is their background? And the services they provide, how much care and caregivers they have, all of this greatly affects the cost. Now, what services are typically included? Generally, what's included in daily or monthly care fee would be all your food, all the laundry and housekeeping that is part of the day-to-day maintenance, assistance with the day-to-day care like dressing, undressing, bathing, medication assistance. These are typically included. Now you want to know also what's not included. That's a very important question to ask. You will specifically want to ask that because that sometimes leads to bad news. Well, I thought you would cover transportation. Sorry. Also, what's typically not included is transportation, as I just mentioned. Incontinence products are oftentimes not included, and we're talking about briefs, underpads. Those can add up. So they are typically not included in the daily or monthly care. Everything related to a medical diagnosis, so that would be the medications. Sometimes people use food thickener to help prevent coughing and choking when they're eating. So these type of products are not included. Typically, concentrated food supplements like Ensure or Boost, these are typically not included. And then all the professional services, so physical therapy, doctors, pharmacists, all of these other extra outside costs and services are not included. Now, how does that compare to an assisted living facility or even a nursing home? Well, basic starting rate in a nursing home in King County, so that would be the west side of Washington State here, easily $250 a day for a shared room, all the way to $380 a day for a private room in a nursing home. So you're talking anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 a month. That's a pretty average cost. The assisted living may seem a whole lot less expensive when you first move in if you don't need care, because what you'll have there is typically a $1,500 a month or so, what they'll call room and board. But then everything you need above and beyond that is sold to you a la carte, so packages of care. So let me give you an example. If you need medication assistance, some assisted living facilities may provide that service to you, but it's going to be at an extra $400 a month. And they'll help you with that. If you need assistance with bathing, that might be another $300 to $500 a month, depending on how often that service is provided. If you need assistance with incontinence care, that's an extra $600 a month. So you first start at $1,500 a month, but as you add those different a la carte items to help cover the rest of your needs, you may end up with a bill that is very, very much higher. So about 6 months ago, I admitted a client. Of course, I can't mention the name, but she was paying $11,000 a month in an assisted living facility, a very known very well-known assisted living facilities in Seattle. And as you can imagine, there was no way she was going to sustain that kind of cost over the long run. And so that gives you an idea of what your costs can run depending on the care you need in an assisted living facility. Now you can also compare that to home care. Home care is typically $22 to $26 a day average in the Seattle, King County area. So for just 8 hours a day, that would be about $200 a day, which is about a cost that you would pay in an adult family home for 24 hours of care. So you'll find that if you do some homework and you put pencil and paper together, the cost in an adult family home is going to pencil out very favorably for most people. If you enjoyed this information and you would like to receive 20 more free videos on the most frequently asked questions that people ask about adult family homes, and a copy of my ebook called Everything You Should Know About Adult Family Homes, please visit adultfamilyhomescentral.com/free.